One of the things we enjoy doing is showcasing beautiful, wonderful talent. And today we have somebody, her name is Brooke, and she is all of that and so much more. She's both an actress and a songstress. Welcome to the show, Brooke. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for having me.
Now, I heard you're a singing sensation. Tell us when that started.
Well, I started performing on Broadway. My first job was Little Cosette in Les Miserables, so I was very excited when that was my first audition and I got it. I was pretty lucky.
And how did that change your life? Because obviously it did.
It completely changed my life. I always wanted to be a recording artist, and even as a very, very little girl, that's what I wanted to do. But once I got sucked into Broadway, I was hooked. So I ended up doing 7 Broadway shows after that, and I've done some film and TV as well. But eventually I decided to really focus on my recording career, and I've always loved doing Broadway, but the past couple of years I've really put my focus on my writing and my singing.
Now, when you were such a sensation at a young age, did you have like stage parents? What was that like? Are you happy with the parents that you were given, and how has that been for you?
Well, my parents are great. They actually didn't want me to get involved in the business. My mom used to act, and I begged them to let me audition for Les Miserables, and finally they gave in, and now that obviously I'm an adult now, and they see how much I enjoy it, they're my biggest fans, so they're my biggest supporters.
And once you break into something like that and you get that first Broadway show, did you keep friends from then? Do you still kind of communicate with the same people?
Yes, we definitely. My best friend in the entire world did a show with me called Parade. That was done at Lincoln Center, and I couldn't live without her. So I don't think a lot of people in the industry can say that because there's so much competition. Maybe more girls are friends with guys, because you're not really competing with each other. And my best friend we're pretty much the same type. So it says a lot about our friendship.
That's excellent. Now, tell us about your new EP. Tell us about the songs on that, and it's called Fire.
Yes. Fire, it's 4-song EP, and Fire is the last song that I wrote for the EP. And it actually came about, I was having a very bad day, and I decided to write a song about it, and it turned out to be a pep talk for myself. And the song is actually about accepting challenge in life as something that we can use in order to better ourselves. So that kind of became my mantra ever since I wrote the song, and that's why I named the entire EP after it.
And when success comes so strong, so young, right? What are you hoping the future holds for you? Where are you going with your career? Because obviously you have a vision for it.
Dreaming very big. I want a Grammy one day.
Why not?
Why not? Yes. That's always been my dream, I will try to make that happen.
Excellent. Let's take a listen to a clip that you brought, and then we'll bring you back. You ready to watch? Let's watch. And we're back. Fantastic. So thank you for sharing that with us. And you're touring everywhere. Where are you going?
Well, we're mostly in New York City, but I'm going to LA at the end of September, and I have a couple of meetings for my music out there, so I'm very excited for that, and we're going to do a big kind of industry night, and obviously the general public is invited, and on my website I will be posting what date that's going to be in LA, so I'm excited to get out there and spread the word.
And speaking of that, can you give us, a way to reach you? How can somebody join your fan club?
Yes, if you sign up to my website, which is just my name, brookemoriber.com, there is a mailing list, and we actually haven't released the EP yet, so whoever signs up to the mailing list will get to be the first to hear the EP before it is actually released. So you'll also get good karma.
And I have one other question for you. How did your voice get trained over the years? Like, were you how do you get formally trained when you're a kid? You probably don't. So did you kind of learn on the job?
I think that, as a child, I can't remember a time when I didn't sing, and I think I was probably a very loud child. But you kind of develop your own sound before you start to study just with a regular voice coach. And I have a couple of different voice coaches. With one that helps me a little more with the rock, one that helps me a little more with the Broadway. I mostly coach to keep my voice healthy, but I never want to lose my identity as a singer, so I think it's very important to keep your own sound and to make sure that you don't lose that in technique, everything that you're doing, and just feel what you're singing.
And in your off time, who do you like to listen to? Who's in your CD player or who's on your iPhone? What are you listening to?
I'm obsessed with a group called Hailstorm right now. I have a
Okay.
girl crush on Lizzie Hale. She's pretty awesome. It's a little more hard rock than what I do, but it's pretty cool. Linda Ronstadt is my favorite singer of all time, though.
There
So
you go. Oh, yeah, she is
she's pretty
wonderful.
awesome. Yeah, my mom used to play me her records all the time.
Well, congratulations on all your success and your continued success. And thank you for spending a little time with us.
Thanks for having me.
Brooke, I mean, there you go. There's nothing more to say. She just should use her first name and only her first name. Thanks for watching. Live it up.